Hello and welcome to the channel, wherever you're watching from. Hope you're having a great day, a great week. And quick disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor, so anything you hear on this channel is just my opinions. And I make Bitcoin content, I share insights, updates. So if you like Bitcoin, feel free to subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And let's jump in. So, this is the Bitcoin price right now. And by the way, I added this price ticker here. And this is the live price of Bitcoin as of recording. So right now we are March 16. It is 8:50 p.m. Pacific time. So by the time you watch this video, the price might be different from what you see on here. Um, but this is the current price right now. And this is where we are on the chart. And what you see here right away is you can see we are in a downtrend, okay? From the top 126, we tested this low over here at the 80K, jumped back to the 97 area and went down again to the 60s. And now we are about to test this green zone that I marked over here. And this is a good test for the price for Bitcoin to see what the price is going to do. Is it going to break out of it? Is it going to reject in this resistance level? And in my opinion, the bear market has only been 2, 3 months. So I don't think the bear market is over just yet. And that is why I think the price will keep going a little bit lower. No one has a crystal ball, so no one can really tell you exactly where the price is going to be when it goes lower. But the reason I think that is because in past cycles, if we look at 22, for example, we can see here that from the top to the bottom, we had about 75%. Now, of course, it doesn't have to play out exactly like the past cycles, but since our top here at 126, we went down about 52%. Okay, so if we want to analyze this a little bit more, we can see from the top to this local bottom here, we had 35% down. And then from the lower high here down, we had about 36%. So in total, if we go down about 70%, we are looking at, if the price rejects this line right here, which is what I think is going to happen. This might age really poorly and I might be wrong, but this is what I think is going to happen. So we might see another 20, 30% down maybe towards the 50s. Of course, nobody really knows, but in total, from the top, about 60, 65%, maybe more, between 40 to 50 range. And of course, nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody can tell you exactly where it's going to go, but I think we're still in a bear cycle since we are clearly in a downtrend right here. And that is why I believe that the bear market is still not over. And maybe it hasn't even started. Okay. So that is the way I see the price. But of course, in the long term, I am bullish on Bitcoin. That is without saying. And if we look at this chart right here, this is the Bitcoin is dead chart. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but this website records every time that an analyst or someone said that Bitcoin is dead or Bitcoin is going to fail or Bitcoin is going to zero. If you bought $100 each time someone said Bitcoin is dead, since 2010, you'd be up a lot. You would have about $77 million worth of Bitcoin. And that's insane. So, in the long term, of course, I see Bitcoin going a lot higher than where it is right now. I think the price of Bitcoin right now is relatively cheap. By the way, if you don't follow me on X, um, do it now. I command it if you want to, of course. I post there every day as well. Some interesting stuff sometimes. And, Bitcoin is relatively cheap in my opinion right now. So, we'll see what happens. But long term, of course, I think Bitcoin will go a lot higher than where it is right now. Governments, institutions are heavily invested in Bitcoin. They used to mock it in the past, um, but now they are invested in it and they believe it's going to go higher because you can just ask yourself, why would governments, institutions, and big companies invest in something that is failing? And of course, they will never invest in something that's failing. So that is why they're investing in Bitcoin because they know that there's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin and it is the most scarce asset that ever exists. So if we are looking at some interesting data by this website River, which I really like, um, this website just talks about Bitcoin. It's all around Bitcoin, and they publish some very interesting insights about Bitcoin. And for example, if we go into this article right here, we can see Bitcoin ownership distribution, individuals, businesses, ETFs. They used to talk against it, and now they want to buy it as much as they can. They want to get as much as possible. And known business Bitcoin holdings, everything looks bullish on the macro. And the largest buyers of Bitcoin in 2025, funds, ETFs, Bitcoin treasury companies, big institutions, big companies are accumulating, and that is a bullish sign for the long term. Notable Bitcoin treasury companies across the world. You can see here companies are really wanting to hold a lot of Bitcoin because they know that Bitcoin is scarce and they know that the price is going to be a lot higher than it is right now. So I posted this about gold versus Bitcoin market cap. We can see it took gold more than 80 years to reach 30 trillion market cap, but Bitcoin it took only 16 years to reach 1.4 trillion. And that says a lot about the evolution of Bitcoin and how it grew over the years. In my opinion, Bitcoin has a lot more room to grow. And if you think the price right now at 75K is expensive at 1.4 trillion market cap, wait till Bitcoin gets to 5 trillion or when it gets to 10 trillion. And nothing can stop it because governments will keep printing money and they will keep debasing the currency. And that is why Bitcoin will keep going higher and higher forever. And the dollar will keep going down forever. And that is just how the system is working. So, thanks a lot for watching. I'll wrap it up here. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.